Okay, and we're back. So this is the second lecture. So we've gone through all the tools, and now I want to change the material of all of these elements in the conceptual massing environment, and I want to bring that into a project and place it in, and then see what we can do with it. Okay, so what I want to do is grab one of my forms here. Actually, let's just grab all the forms. There we go. I might have something else selected. Let's see. Void forms and regular forms. So I'm just going to grab the regular forms. And so the way I did that, just for a review, is I circled everything. Now it says common 7 over here. So I have 7 objects and they're kind of different. So I'm going to go ahead and see what they all are. And I just want to grab the forms, these forms 6 right here. So I'm going to grab that. So I have all the additive elements, not any subtractive elements. And right now I have a little setting over here in the property that says material. Right now it says by category. I'm going to go ahead and change that. So right now I'm in my material browser. Okay, so I hit that little button there next to by category. Once you click in here, you can see that little button. There it is. I'm just going to click that. Okay, so let's make a new material. So each of these materials that are currently in here have 3 tabs apiece. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead down here and create. You can just click the button or say create new material. Right now it says default new material. So I'm going to go to identity tab under default new material and change its name to, massing white. Graphics, I'm going to leave for a moment and I'm going to go to appearance. And for generic right here for color, I'm going to change this to all the way to white and hit OK. And then I'm going to go back to graphics. And for shading, I'm going to say use render appearance and click apply and click OK. So now all my objects are sort of a white, opaque material. Okay, that looks pretty good. So let's share this or save this mass. So I'm going to go File, Save As, Family. And I'll just save it into my file for the class. So Fall 2020, Advanced Revit. And I'm going to make a folder here, Week 2. I'll call this Massing Version 1, VO1. Okay, so I have a massing model. I'm going to close these other tabs. I'm just going to leave the 3D tab open. And now I'm going to go up to File, New Project. I'm going to do a default template and hit open. And there we go. Okay, here is level 1 of our default template. Let's go ahead on the 3D view over here in our massing and say load into project. Okay, it's loaded into the project. And right away it's saying, hey, where do you want to put this thing? It's huge. So it does look pretty big. So we made a pretty big one. I'm just going to click in place right here. Okay, let's go to the 3D view of our project. So here is our massing structure. So that looks pretty good. So right now, I can change my graphic display settings. Maybe I'll change it to shaded, smooth line with aliasing. That looks pretty good. I'll put on ambient shadows. Maybe I'll put on cast shadows. This looks even better. Silhouettes, I'll put on wide lines. I'm not afraid. And I think that's good. And we'll hit OK. So that actually looks pretty cool. So this is basically where I want you to take this for your next assignment. So we've done everything in the massing family. We've changed the material. We brought it in here, and now we've just sort of created a nice 3D view of it. Now you can put this 3D view onto a sheet with your title block and all the required information for this assignment, and do a print off of just one 3D view of your conceptual massing. Now I will show you in my assignment sheet sort of how do you choose what to model. So I give you some ideas for that. Basically, we're going to look at existing works of architecture and just pick one and run with it. But this is the method to do the whole assignment. So I've got it in here. Now I can move this 3D view onto a sheet, which I know you know how to do, with your title block, and you can go from there. As always, hit me up with questions, but that should do it. The only thing I would change in this view is get rid of the levels that are visible. But this kind of white shaded high contrast image is what I'm after. So, all right, guys, quick video. Maybe I did it under 10 minutes. That's a miracle.